Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of KigerCraft. I'm Tigorso, here with Girin the red-nosed werebear. Zombies. Who's got a sword? Kill him! Aw, nothing. Anyways, we are back. We took a little bit of a hiatus, but we're trying to get into a little bit of the festive season here. We've got Girin. He's got his Christmas skin on. He's got a little red nose. I think he needs a little bit more. I think we're gonna add in some like I don't know, something or other, like little reindeer ears or antlers or something. Look at them toes. And then for me, I've got a Christmas hat on. Oh, it's so cool. But yeah, so we thought that would be a little something fun for the holidays, because we certainly do need it. A lot of you guys are probably aware that we've been short on content lately, and that's because we've had a death in the family. Grandpa Bear passed away on Tuesday, and on this last Tuesday, I don't even know what the date is. I mean, I don't even know what today is. I think today is Wednesday or something like that. Anyways, my brains. We've been today's the 6th, so the 4th. He passed away on the 4th. That's right, 2 months after his birthday. So it's kind of a long story, but I kind of want to share. I kind of want to share it with you guys because a lot of people were interested and worried about where we were and what was going on, if everyone was okay. So pretty much what happened is not this last Sunday, but the Sunday before, in November, the last Sunday in November, Mama Bear asked me if I could help Grandma and Grandpa Bear get to some of their appointments, because they didn't get around so well. Grandpa Bear has been suffering from cancer for since 2006, so for about 6 years now. It's been quite the battle, but unfortunately it didn't turn out so well in the end. In fact, you guys, even if you remember from the last episode, this is exactly where I stopped off, because I haven't played Minecraft at all pretty much since everything started going downhill. So on the Monday, I helped them get to their appointments and everything, and the doctor said that there was some stuff wrong with Grandpa Bear, so he had to go in for some tests and scans and things. And so what turned into or what was supposed to be like maybe 2 hours of the day turned into the entire day. So it was pretty tiring. Thank you. And then I had to go back again on Tuesday, help them go back again on Tuesday to, get the results of the tests that we did. So I did that, and then on Wednesday, things were getting really bad. So they had to admit Grandpa Bear to the hospital, and that pretty much took up the rest of the week. A lot of the people who could drive and help Grandma and Grandpa Bear out were busy working, and they couldn't get time off work no matter how much they wanted to. So I had to help them out as much as I possibly could, and I was more than happy to do so, because Grandpa Bear and I have been I guess friends, you could say, for a few years now. He asked me to go fishing with him one time, and then we just sort of ended up becoming fishing buddies. A lot of the times when you guys would be watching videos on Monday, my response to comments might not be there because I was out fishing with Grandpa Bear. We were out at the lake, so yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, and it's something that I'll always treasure. So I've been really close with Gieran's grandparents for quite a while. So me helping them out was more than I could do. So pretty much we spent the entire day and into most of the night in the ER. It was not exactly a fun experience, and it makes me very leery of hospitals and things like that, because it's sort of like, I don't know if it's just this hospital or hospitals in general. I haven't been to a hospital personally, been admitted in a very long time, but this hospital was incompetent beyond belief. Oh my God. It took, seriously, 9 hours to admit Grandpa Bear to the hospital. So he had to spend that entire time in the ER. Thankfully, they had him on in a bed and everything, because he was in a lot of pain because he had prostate cancer originally when they first found it. All right, cool. This looks good. So yeah, that's why I participate in Movember, because it's very important, to be aware of these things, and cancer awareness, especially for guys. There we go. That looks good. So 4 and 4. And then his prostate cancer spread into bone cancer, and we eventually found out lung cancer as well. So it's not exactly painless. It's actually extremely painful. But at least he didn't. I can't count here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So at least they had him in like a bed and everything like that. So that helped him out quite a bit. But then finally they got him into the hospital and got the results of all the tests that they had been doing and everything that we had been waiting for. And it turns out that he had a slip and a fall, and he hit his head on some concrete, which, as you might imagine, was a terrible, terrible thing. So the doctors informed us that he had a subdermal hematoma on both sides of his brain. And a subdermal hematoma is essentially bleeding in the brain. And they said essentially that there was nothing they could do about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Based on his prognosis, his terminal cancer, and everything like that. So it was at that point. It was sort of like, well, what do we do now? And we started the process of trying to get him home and into, oops, my mouse messed up, into hospice care, which is essentially end-of-life care. So, just working on making him as comfortable as possible, until he finally passes. And long story short, that's essentially what happened. We were, I was just trying to help out as much as I can. Getting him home, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's what I did. And get him into the care of family and friends, and all the people that he's known throughout his life, came by and visited with him, and it was real nice to meet some people that have been friends for him, and we'd share stories about how even though they knew him so many years ago, he's still the same person. He hasn't changed one damn bit. But he was Grandpa Bear was such an awesome person. If I had 2, 3, 4, 5, if I had this is uneven, but oh well, I'm not really sure I care. If I had to describe, in one word, Grandpa Bear, it would be badass. That's who he was, and that's how he lived his life. Hardcore badass. I swear, if I, in my old age, or even if in my life, I come out to be half as awesome as he is, I would call it success. God, this looks terrible. Oh, that's because I skipped. Whatever. It's just supposed to add a little bit of lighting. I'll change it around and I'll get it fixed up. But yeah, we're just doing, just kind of like a talky episode. But yeah, so he passed on Tuesday, and that ended a 6-year bout with cancer. So even though he had like tons and tons of cancer, he still fought it out to the very end. And the most important thing to him was always his family. And even coming to the end, that's what he was worried about. Was everybody going to be taken care of, and did he do a good job? And he did. So we've been working on planning the funeral and everything, which is going to be next week on Friday, and we'll say our final goodbyes, and then hi phone, shut up, to the phone, not to the bear. And then everything will be done, and we'll work on moving on. One of the things that he didn't want was for everybody to be all sad face, and he wanted everyone to be, to celebrate him, and that's what we're gonna do. And because it's not every day you get to know somebody as awesome as Grandpa Bear. So I am happy that I was able to know him, and that I got to spend so much time with him. Even with all of his cancer and everything like that. So, I got a poisoned potato. So, that's pretty much where we've been, for those of you who've been wondering. We've just been dealing with that. And this is actually the first free moments that we've had. I mean, there's really no plan for this episode, just because we were, we're just kind of like, oh, geez, we finally have some minutes to ourselves, and I actually just upgraded the server to 1.4.5 or whatever it is, because I haven't had the chance. But so let me see. I wrote down a couple of things here that I want to talk about. We've got more adventure maps coming. I know we've been a little bit irregular, and now you guys know why. But you guys are going to be soon getting the end of... I'm just going to fill these in like this. I think this looks better. You guys are going to be getting the end of Revenge of the Gods coming up here pretty soon. I think we've posted episode 3. No? Oh, well, anyways, you'll be getting those episodes, and then we've also got 2 more maps that have been suggested. And, we'll be looking into doing those. I don't remember what they're called. I think one was Herobrine's Mansion, and then another one was like Sphere or something like that. So we will be checking those out, and then those videos will be coming, hopefully, if it turns out well. Live streaming is coming back. We don't exactly know when, because this Saturday we might be busy, and then next Saturday is the funeral. So you guys are going to have to hold off a little bit on the live streaming, so my apologies for that. And then in order to keep up with us in the future, because everything that's been going on this week we've been talking about a little bit on Twitter. So that is definitely the best way to follow us and keep track of us, and let you know if we have problems and everything like that, or we're not going to get a video out. You guys will hear it from Twitter. So that is I don't know what the bear is doing, but that's pretty much everything that's been going on these last 2 weeks. And we just want to thank everybody, for being so patient, and for all your encouraging thoughts and condolences. So we are really appreciative of everybody. So thank you guys for being so awesome and being so patient with us. And you guys will start getting your regular KigerCraft stuff again here pretty soon. And if anything else happens, you'll be able to follow us on Twitter. And also, I want you guys to check out Preoct on Twitch, twitch.tv/Preoct, and I'll provide a link down in the description. And go ahead and follow them, because they had they did a test live stream last night, and we were there for it, and it was awesome. It was so much fun. So if you guys want, and Kasdan showed up too. Kasdan was there. So if you guys want to come watch some funny side-splitting live streams, then I recommend you check them out. And they've been awesome to us. So we really like them. So that's pretty much it. I think Kieran's putting eyebrows on his little smiley face. But that's pretty much it for now. So again, thank you to everybody for being so awesome. And we will end with Kieran's snacks, with the background coming up on the sunrise. So thank you everybody for being so awesome, being so patient with us, and we will see you next time. Take care.